Ladies and gentlemen, when you first come in and log in, you can type in your email address and your password that you filled out once you fill out your 30-day trial information. You click login. You will receive an email with this information. Once you click login, you'll be entered into the travel membership portal area. Now, the only 3 areas that you need to pay attention to in here is the travel site, the entertainment portal, and the dining and shopping dollars. You're going to notice your name up here in the upper right corner along with today's date. What's really cool about this travel club membership is immediately during the free trial, yes, during the free trial, there's no restrictions. You get to use it like it's a normal, regular, full travel club membership, like you paid $12.95 for it. But during those first 30 days, you can use all of the 200 dining and shopping dollars that's going to be in there. We'll talk more about that. You can buy movie tickets, buy theme park tickets, do all the things that you want to at a discount, and you can even book travel. And in this travel portal here, this travel site area, you're going to be able to take advantage of discounted hotels, net rates with no markup. You're going to see the resorts. You're going to see car rentals and cruises. As a matter of fact, let's go into the travel site right now and take a look. It's going to look like a third-party booking engine that you've probably seen before, except here there's no markup in the travel. What's so cool, the world is waiting for you here when you're able to book travel. So we have hotels and resorts and air and cars and cruises, activities. Activities just mean, for an example, if you go to San Diego, you can take a tour of the ocean area, the ocean side, the piers, neighborhood tours, things like that that have to deal with travel in those specific cities. You also have shopping. This is really neat because in here there's travel points and all kinds of different items in there, from collectibles to electronics to TVs to kitchenware, everything that you can purchase. If you're going to go buy it anyway, you might as well buy it here. Why? Because there's travel points associated with each item. And the more travel points you gather, the more you can buy down your travel. What? Buy down travel? Below net? Yes, absolutely. Net rates simply means wholesale rates. Wholesale rates means no markup. It means the lowest of the lowest. It's when the hotels give you the prices. Whatever you do with it after that is up to you. So hotels give you a certain price, and like the third-party booking engines that we know out there, Expedia, Priceline, Trivago, all those, they mark it up. That's how they make their money. Of course, you've never seen an Expedia hotel and resort. You've never seen Trivago car rental company. So they actually make their billions by marking travel up. And that's what they do. Now you know the secret. So now let's go ahead and try and we'll compare. Let's go and search for hotels in Reno, Nevada. Now once you click in a city, anything with that word in it, for an example, Renovo, Central Pennsylvania. Did you even know that? But there's Reno, Nevada. That's where we're going to search today. And let's search, let's go to, we know we're taking a trip to Reno, Nevada for a baseball tournament. So let's go with June 28th, which happens to be my birthday, all the way to July 2nd. That's about 4 nights right there. We're going to click search. We normally do. You're going to have a little pop-up that says we'll have your results momentarily, which it only takes a brief moment, less than 30 seconds, and the properties will begin to show up. Now, one of the things you need to pay attention to, make sure you have your dates correct up here before you do anything else. Now you can scroll down a little bit, and what's really cool is you can see this is for 2 adults, 0 children. You can sort by, and you can do price low to high, price high to low, hotel names or max savings, whatever that you want to be able to do. Some people have a specific name of a hotel they want to be able to check, so they can just enter the hotel in here, click update, and automatically the hotel will appear on this side. So it's really cool because even if you put in, and let me just type in REN just to show you if we had a specific name, you see how anything with the letters REN in it will come up, and you can specifically go to that hotel if you're looking for specific hotels. Now let's say you wanted to be able to search price low to high. Well, you can just do that, but always remember to click on update. You can see the price ranges for 3-star, 4-star, 5-star hotels start at $38 and go up to $176. Now what's really neat about this is that we do start our hotels at 3-star. We do not include 1 and 2 stars because you can absolutely enjoy the 1- and 2-star price at a 3-star level. So you're getting a 3-star hotel at the 1- and 2-star price. That's how we take a look at it. Hopefully I said it correctly and you understand what I meant. You know what I mean. So anyway, this is really cool. I'm going to price it low to high so I can see that $38 hotel come up. And you can see right here, Terrible Sands Regency Hotel. And Terrible is the name of a family, absolutely. It's a popular name out here in Nevada. They have Terrible's Casino and Terrible's hotels. They have Terrible's gas stations. Yep, there's a lot of those places out here. So what's really cool is that if I was only looking for a 4-star hotel, I would just change that, or wanted 4-star or 5-star hotels, and then click Update. And then you can see it starts with the lowest to highest, so starting at $79 for 4-star and above. So that's really a good rate there. So let's go ahead and let's pick on something central. This is actually a 5-star in Reno, Nevada. It's the Peppermill Resort Spa and Casino. It starts at $86 per night. And let's show some of the rooms. When you click on Show Rooms, it's going to retrieve the rates. You'll be able to see Standard Double, North Wing, West Wing, $380. Now this is the price that's up front. When you go through the checkout, of course, like all the other third-party booking engines, it'll add a little bit of taxes on there. In some cases, for the other third-party booking engines, add a lot of taxes and fees, but you'll see that when you go to the end. So let me just go ahead and click down here, because I'm going to bring up a different website here. Let me go ahead and click on that. I'm going to click on and go to Expedia.com. What I'd like to do is show you the price comparisons with another third-party booking engine so that we can make sure that you're clear on net rates. So let's go to hotels here, because that's what we're looking at. Reno, Nevada, 628 to 72. Let me just double check my dates and make sure I'm correct on that. 628 to 72. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. 620 to 72 to adults. Click search, and then theirs is going to come up. Now remember, ours is from $86 per night. Let's see what they have here. Now they probably won't bring it up right away, so we need to just filter. I think when Expedia you can go to filter, and then you can actually type in right here Pepper. Should do the same thing, Peppermill. Let's see if it brings that up. Peppermill. If we just click go, there we go. Peppermill Resort and Spa Casino. All right, so we're showing $86 a night. They're showing $127. Okay, so let's just click on it because we want to see what type of hotel that is. For those 4 nights, it's $380 plus some taxes. So let's go here. Click on that actual room rate. Let's go all the way to the checkout, through the checkout like they are, so we can just make sure that we're showing apples for apples. Let's go down. All right, so $127. Let's click on reserve. I'm going to click on pay now, and let's click on book now here. I believe that was the same type of room, North and West Wing room. Yep. Let's just make sure that we have the same thing. View cart. All right, let's go to, yep, are we in North and Wing and West Wing? Here's the Northwest Wing. So we have the same type of room here. And let's go and scroll down. So your price is $380 plus $44 in taxes. So out the door, we're talking $425.17. Out the door on Expedia is $576. Ladies and gentlemen, so we're talking about $425.17 from $576.26. We're showing a savings of $151 difference. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely amazing. Now, keep in mind, it looks as if this hotel in that area may have some resort fees. Now, what I would do, just because it's a resort, and any time you're dealing with resort fees, this is something that's deemed by the hotel. They decide what their resort fees are going to be. Sometimes it's $10 a day, sometimes it's $20 a day, sometimes it's $30 a day, or in some hotels in Florida, it's $100 per day. So what I would do is I would call up the hotel and ask them what their resort fees are, just to not be surprised when I get there. If it's $20, that's fine, you know, that's something I can understand. Sometimes they include the paper, they might include breakfast in that, they might include your internet fee in that. So just see what that all includes, but call the hotel ahead of time just to make sure. Now if it's too much and too crazy, then go back and research and try to look for a hotel or resort that doesn't charge crazy resort fees. But remember, that's all determined by the hotels. They decide on what the resort fees will be. You can easily just give them a call, or you can go to their website, and personal website, direct website, and double check and see what their actual resort fees are. Now just keep this in mind too. Sometimes they keep that hidden. Sometimes they don't want people to know what their resort fees are, because that's just extra things that may or may not make your decision on if you're going to go there or not. So just keep that in mind too, because that's just a thing that the FTC is trying to take care of in regard to people getting surprised at hotels. Now, you know, here in Las Vegas, we have tons of people with tons of different resort fees, tons of hotels that have resort fees. So keep that in mind. But what I would do right here, and I know that, you know, that's absolutely incredible, $425 versus that other price that we said, we saw right there, $576. That was absolutely amazing, a savings of over $150. That's incredible. So that's one example, and you can of course do your own. You can do the same thing, side-by-side comparison. Just open up another tab and go to where you need to go to see that. So on the actual booking site, you're going to notice that each one also has a picture, right? And if you notice over the picture, you can actually click on the picture and you're going to see more pictures. So they'll show you additional pictures of the hotel, different areas, and then there's the policy of the hotel, so you'll be able to see you know, some information here, what's nearby. I love this nearby portion because this gives you a walk score. For an example, 71 walk score means that there's nearby items. There's nearby restaurants, there's nearby coffee, there's nearby parks or shopping, things like that, nearby entertainment. So that's a pretty high score for nearby. Now if you see 10 and you don't have a car, you need to make sure that you understand that you'll probably be Ubering or Lyfting somewhere and probably taking a taxi or something to get to where you need to go to. But of course, the higher the score, the better, because that means it's nearby a lot of things that you can walk to. So that's called a walk score. It's kind of cool that you have that. You also have the maps and directions, just so that you know the area that you'll be in, what it's near, all kinds of different things that's nearby or close by certain areas that maybe you're going to be at, different parks you're going to be close by, different hotels that you're going to be near. So you want to know that type of information, how far you are from shopping, things like that. It's very, very helpful to have this information here. All right, so you got the hotels. The resorts are the same type of way that you can look them up. Keep in mind that there are not resorts, and we're talking about, these are like condo type of resorts with full kitchens and living rooms, and sometimes one bedroom, sometimes two bedrooms, sometimes suites, or actually studios. So you'll see that. And you can just choose a destination all around the world. There's over 6,800 that you can choose from in here. United States, starting in Arizona, from Florida, Disney area, California, you got Palm Springs, Lake Tahoe, things like that. Now air, keep that in mind, this is not discounted air per se, because that stopped about 30 years ago. Air, when we're talking about air, we're talking about being comparable on other sites, but keep in mind too, Southwest Airlines is not going to be in this air portal. They're not on any air portal. You have to actually go to iflyswa.com to find Southwest or Spirit or Allegiant. Those are discounted airlines that maybe you want to be able to check when you're dealing with air. You're going to have the major guys like Delta, like American Airlines, places like that that might be on here. Now in some cases I've heard that people have found good airfares on here, but that's just timing. It's just about when you're leaving and how far out you're booking. Things like that all determine your discounted airfare. You of course have discounted car rentals and cruises and activities. The other thing that I wanted to mention too on here is we talked a little bit about it earlier, but I just wanted to show you quickly just our shopping portal. All the way from apparel, all the way down to tools and cookware and outdoor and sporting goods. And just to let you know, it's very comparable. So if you wanted to actually copy this and go paste it into Google to see what the actual price was of this classics table, foosball table, Here you're going to notice that the member price is $20.13. Well, it earns you 201 points. So I don't know if you remember, but when we were here on the hotel area and we were looking at hotels that are in that specific area, remember, I don't know if you noticed or not, I meant to mention it, but I didn't do that. But let's just double check here and see as I go through this one more time. Let's look real quick and show you what do those points relate to. Well, you can actually buy down your travel to below net prices. So when you're showing rooms and when you click on show rooms, you're going to notice this little slider. You see, if I had points in here, I could show you that once you click your slider going this way, this part starts going lower and lower. It's amazing. When I did the actual demo earlier, I should have had one here with points on it, but you get the gist of it. So you click your slider if you have points, and you'll be able to get it below. So in some cases, you can even wipe that all out, depending on the number of points that you have just by shopping for everyday items that you normally would have already shopped for, but now you can take advantage of everything that's back here. And there's so many great things back here, all the way from little spatulas to blenders and mixers that are back here. You have, and they're very, very good price that's back here. You're looking for a Black & Decker personal blender, $33, so it earns you 331 points. So it's kind of neat to be able to have that, but just you can save it, and maybe you have your buy down great vacation that you take for nothing, pennies on the dollar we're talking, and you're able to take advantage of that just because you bought everyday items here and was able to buy down your travel to zero and take that once a year or once every 6 months, depending on your shopping preferences, vacation that you want for literally pennies on the dollar. So that's so cool. All right, so that's